This is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and this is the third video of the month in January, all about clarity. So I hope you go and check out the first two of how you get clarity, some of the nuts and bolts logical planning, and then there's where we've arrived at, which is the deeper limiting beliefs, the crappy energetic patterns underneath what you've been doing or not doing, what you're hesitating, resisting, so that as you identify those, things become easy. And I shared last week about how my content creation is now easy compared to what it used to be, because I started doing the strategy, the weekly emails, then I identified what were the limiting beliefs, the crappy energetic patterns going on, shifted those, cleared those, and now I can have new freedom. Now, the way that I shift those and clear those is very direct. I help clients identify them, and I do it for myself as well. And I work with my coach too, because as I say, I can massage kind of the top of my shoulder, and there's a lot that I can do. I can massage my head and my face, but there's spots on my back that I can't get to. So I still work with my energy guy, and I'd love to work with you as well. And there'll be links down below where you can book your own free energy healing session with me. It's the Clear What's in the Way energy healing session. So I'd love to see you for one of those if I haven't seen you for one already. So that's how we do it. I help you identify the specific beliefs and then shift them, clear them at the core, at the root. So what are some examples of what those are? I want to give you some of the broad strokes that are still pretty specific that have come up for clients in the past. And these are some of the most common. So I'm going to assume if you're watching this video, you're a coach, a healer, a therapist. You want more clients, you want to be more visible, you want to grow to the next level. Maybe you're at a full roster and now you're thinking of strategy that comes next. Do I hire more people? Do I simplify? Do I offer group programs? Whatever your version of growth is, these beliefs could still be coming up. So here are some. First one, fear of visibility and or rejection. So it's the fear of being seen. So feeling unsafe when you're stepping out into the spotlight, fearing judgment, criticism, or rejection if you allow yourself to be visible. So I have specific processes that I use around this. Often when healers are procrastinating in their business, it's actually this. It's the fear of a specific judgment, often from a specific person, that holds them back. I know that's been my case many, many times. If I'm ever looking at why haven't I applied to that podcast where the person invited me to apply, or I found a show that's a perfect fit, or I found this person that I feel like we're going to be great colleagues, and I just haven't reached out. Okay, I'm procrastinating. So what's the judgment that I refuse to hear? And that has brought such gold into my life and business so many times. Second one, dishonoring your family. Or the other way to say this is not prioritizing your family. So believing that growing your practice or being more visible will somehow betray your family or your family values. This happens a lot for moms, dads as well, but even more for moms, where there are family values around being present for your kids, being there for your kids. And when you have the belief that if you have more clients or a bigger business, you won't be able to be there for your kids. However, this can show up even if your kids are now teenagers and don't need you as much. As I recently had a client, this is the case, or your kids are all grown up and they really don't need you that much, but the belief is still there that you've got to be available. Now, if you've got a newborn baby, that may be factually true and you need to be more creative with your spouse or partner or your family. I'm not saying that it's always the case that you could just pile on more clients and your life stays in balance. Not necessarily. That needs to be a bit more nuanced in a one-on-one conversation. The next one, fear of overwhelming responsibilities. Burnout. So feeling that if you expand your business, it'll lead to overwhelm, demands that you can't meet both professionally and personally. So this connects to that last piece about with your kids, but this one goes more broad into other areas as well. And the guilt around prioritization. Struggling with guilt around prioritizing prioritizing business over family, and that fear that you'll go out of balance in both. And this also connects to you for your physical health. I've had a lot of healers that they believe that if they have too many clients, they're going to burn out again and their health is going to go way downhill. Now, all these are beliefs and they don't have to necessarily be your reality, that when you identify them and shift them and clear them, you can come up with creative new solutions. Maybe you raise your rates, or maybe you do group programs, or you come up with a creative business strategy. I mean, an idea that I'm going to try out this year is 30-minute cycle sessions. So I'm going to offer one 30-minute session a week where I'm on the cycle machine, the standing bike downstairs. So it's an excuse to get more exercise. I'll charge like half rate or something, and then I'm combining my lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle that I want, with still getting to work with clients. They get a half price rate. I'm not going to take notes as I usually do, but it's a creative way. So once you clear and shift the beliefs and the limiting energetic patterns, now you can be creative to come up with solutions that really work. So there are more. I had more of a list, but we've got a long enough video for today. So those are some examples of the kinds of beliefs that keep you from, that keep you from clarity. So you may know what you want, you may know how to get, or have an idea of how to get it, and some of the skills that you need, but you're still stuck. You're still procrastinating. That is because you've got energetic blocks. You've got beliefs that are stuck in the way or sticking you, and they're stuck between you and what you want. So if you'd like my support in clearing that, some options for you, sign up for a free session. So if you've never signed up for one before, I'll put the link down below. This is my free 15-minute Clear What's in the Way belief shifting session. They're very powerful. I've done over 800 of these sessions before with people all around the world. I love them. It's my favorite way of connecting with people. So if you have not yet, please do sign up for one of those. The other option is on the 30th, January 30th, is the Personal Vision Process Workshop. And I'm going to make a whole video about that. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be belief clearing, energy shifting, and the specific details of how do you craft a vision that you can daily practice that changes your behavior. This is not law of attraction style visualization. This is behavior change visualization, and it's so powerful. So I hope you'll watch the next video, and I'll share more about it there. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.